I just want to point out that it's pretty crazy to be sitting here and like behind us on that like live stage right there.
Right.
It's bananas.
It is 100% bananas. Every moment in this building is on fire. It is incredible.
So I'm very curious. I feel like over the last few years that people who do voice acting, there's a lot more spotlight and a lot more recognition on what you actually do than there has been, say, like a decade ago. Do you feel the same, or am I?
I do feel the same. And you know what? I almost credit video games. I really do. We take Troy Baker in The Last of Us, and you see what has happened with that franchise. I think video games communicate in a way that is obviously facilitated by voice talent. And gamers obviously take that journey with the voice artist, and it's very intimate. And I think it really stimulated the entertainment industry to consider that those narratives also have value beyond just a video game console. And so I would like to thank Troy Baker.
What I have found going to different conventions around the world, that there's I see the lines for people that want to meet the actors that voice their favorite characters.
Yes.
And I never really, it feels like it's bigger now.
You know, I wonder sometimes if the pandemic is responsible for that, in the sense that we were all locked in our homes. We had nothing else to do but finally binge watch every single animated series we had always wanted to watch. I find that after the pandemic, a lot of people who had missed Rebels, that was their time. It got them through that. And I think they might have become addicted to animated shows vis-a-vis, anxiety, separation, loneliness, and all that. And we all got through it together. And I think it brought people closer. And obviously there's a huge Star Wars community. So, the aftermath of having experienced those stories, you now have a chance to celebrate them with everyone here, literally.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the most important question next.
Okay, let's go.
Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back? Which is your favorite?
Well, Empire is my favorite. So there's that. But they have changed over the years. They really have. I think that's what's so lovely about the franchise and all the episodes, because I started with episode 4. And I went to the movie theater, then 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. And originally, I don't know. Empire has always been my absolute favorite, but it does change as you grow up and develop as a human being. You come to appreciate things. For example, when Luke Skywalker finally meets his father, not Luke, I'm your father, but much later, we see him forgive his father. That meant a lot to me in terms of what I was going through in my life at that point. So, but Empire just holds, dude. I love you. I know. Get out of here. Yeah.
I've had this debate with so many people, and it changes for me all the time, which one. But I'm so curious, what do you think would surprise people watching right now to learn about being like a voice actor and what goes on behind the scenes?
Well, I've talked about this before. When Jason Isaacs, the Inquisitor, came in, he decided to look in a cupboard and found a miniature golf set and set up an entire miniature golf scenario in the voiceover booth. Now, he's mostly an on-camera actor. So then he was sort of tormenting Kanan, Freddie Prinze Jr. They were doing a battle scene together, and he would putt and then go back to Freddie. And now I thought Freddie was going to kill him, because he's very professional and playing golf is kind of not doing your job. But it was wonderful to see, because the acting work that came out of that was spectacular, as we've seen.
Oh.
So yeah, you don't know what goes on. There's a microphone, but other things are happening as well.
But I guess I want to get more specific in terms of when you have like a long session, like the day before or 2 days before, are you purposely like trying not to speak and save your voice? Like what goes? Oh, so it doesn't even matter.
No, it doesn't matter. It's about being in the moment. I mean, I think you prepare. I like to read the script one time through, and then I read through and highlight everything. Then I take it to the gym and I get on the treadmill and I read it. I get the words in my body. And then I go to the job and I forget everything from before, and I try to be as present as I can, as available to my heart and my soul. And we listen to each other and we interact. And I think to casting's credit, this show was cast so well that we really played well off of each other, both in real life, but also in the moment, that the ensemble was unlike any I've ever known.
Yeah, and it comes across. My last thing for you.
Sure.
Do you have a favorite piece of Star Wars merch that you own?
Well, I just got the Ronin Hasbro action figure, and my life is complete and seen. Yeah.
I'll leave it there, and I'm just going to say I really hope you have a fantastic celebration and enjoy being in Japan.
Bless you. Thank you.